Hello students, welcome to Computer Studies for Class 4. This is Chapter 1, Computers, Storage and Memory Devices. In this video, we shall cover three topics: data and information, units of memory, and the last, memory types. So let us start with the first topic, data. So we usually feed anything to the computer, so that is regarded as the data. So data is a random collection of raw facts and figures. For example, if we collect names, scores of batsmen, birth dates of students, marks of students, like this, so these all things are data. And information, so information is processed form of data, means whatever the operation performed by the computer on data, so the result we get after that is information. For example, if we provide two numbers for addition to the computer, so the sum we get is information, and those two numbers provided by us are data. So data means any facts and figures, and computers perform certain operation on data and then provide information to users. Next, measurement of memory. So first of all, we should understand what is memory. So memory is a storage capacity of the computer. We use computers not only for processing data, we use computers also for storing our data for long interval of time. So computers store data according to its capacity, and this capacity of a storage of data is called memory of the computer. So there are various measuring units defined for expressing the memory capacity of the computer. So memory units, like if we use meter, centimeter for measuring length, we use kilogram, gram for measuring weight. So like this, we use several units for measuring the storage capacity of the computer also. So the smallest unit for memory measurement is bit. So bit means either 1 or 0. So students, you all should know that computers work on binary language or machine language. So in machine language, we use only two symbols, 0 and 1, to express all data in the computer. So the smallest unit of this memory is bit. So bit means, one bit means either 1 or 0. There are other big units also. You can see here, 1 nibble equals to 4 bits, and after this 1 byte equal to 8 bits, and after that there 1024 bytes make 1 kilobyte. 1024 kilobyte makes 1 megabyte. So in short form, we also say these units as kilobyte as kb, megabyte as mb, gigabyte as gb. So we have our smartphones having memory capacity in GB, like 32 GB, 64 GB, 128 GB. So here GB means gigabyte, and There is also another unit, terabyte, which is bigger than this GB. So these are the various memory units we use for expressing a storage capacity of the computer. Now, types of memory. So a computer uses various memory devices. So all these memory devices are categorized into two parts. First, primary memory, and the second, secondary memory. So primary memory is used to store data and programs needed for proper functioning of the computer. Means whatever the devices, memory devices considered as primary memory, so those devices only store data for running the computer. Means we user cannot store our data in primary memory devices. Only computers can store its data in primary memory devices. For example, RAM and ROM. Now, the secondary memory is used to store data permanently, and we usually store our whole data in secondary memory devices for long interval of time. For this, we use hard disk, pen drive, CD, DVD, floppy disk. So all these devices are secondary memory devices, and we can store our data in these devices. Next, ROM. So ROM stands for read only memory. So as the name here suggests, means this type of memory can support only read operation. So students, you should know that any memory devices can support two operations, read operation and write operation. So read operation means whatever data present in the memory device we can use, means user can use. So this is your read operation, and write operation means we can save new data in the memory device. So this is the write operation. But ROM supports only read operation, means data present in ROM can only be read, not modified. Now the next one is RAM. So RAM stands for random access memory. So it stores data temporarily. Means when the computer is getting power supply, means getting electricity, so RAM will store its data at that time. But when computer shuts down, so it will lose all its data. So this is also called a volatile memory. So RAM is a volatile memory because it loses its data when it does not get electricity or power supply. Yes, RAM can support two operations, read operation as well as write operation. It means computer can save data on the RAM, and computer can access data also from the RAM. Now the next device is hard disk. So hard disk has a huge storage capacity. Means it is the largest size, uh, largest size memory device in terms of memory capacity. We use hard disk of sizes about 500 GB, 1 terabyte, like this. And you should know it stores data permanently. It means it does not depend upon electricity. It means whatever data that we store in the hard disk, it remains inside it until we delete that data. That is why it is known as non-volatile memory. Means it does not loses its data from it. Next is CD. So CD stands for compact disc. It is a very popular used memory device. Uh, we use CD player in our home to play music or to watch movies. So it can store data up to 746 MB inside it. It is of two types. CDR means CD recordable, means it is a permanent type of memory, means once data can be written in it, that cannot be erased from it. Next is your CDRW, means CD rewritable, means we can store data and we can also erase data from it so that new data can be stored in it. Next is DVD. So it is an upgraded version of compact disc. It can store up to 4.7 GB to 17 GB. It is also of two types. DVD-R means DVD recordable, means once data written in it cannot be erased, and the second DVD-RW means rewritable, means data can easily erased from it and new data can be stored in it. The next one is pen drive. So it is a small portable storage device and it is very small in size, and we can store huge amount of data in it, and we can easily carry it from one place to another place also. The next one is floppy disk. So it is one of the oldest form of memory device. Uh, it is not generally used today because it is large in size but very less in memory capacity. Uh, it cannot even store a digital image taken from any camera today. It can maximum stores up to 300 pages of text document. So that's all students for this video. Thank you all.